Alright guys, I'm going to do a little recipe I got from YouTube channel I'm subscribed to, Chaplin's Restaurant, and he's real good, looks like he's a real good cook, and I'm going to try this recipe right here. It's a, he did a spinach crab that was topped with a baked cod, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit, but just bear with me. Right now we got a little hot pan right here. We're going to put the onions and celery and bell peppers and all that in there. No celery, I'm sorry. Just onions and bell peppers. We're going to go ahead and start sizzling them things up. I have a spoon around here somewhere. We're going to have to find it. It's over here. We'll bump that heat up a little bit, just mix that up. Right now, what we got here is about 6 ounces of crab. We got a full 8 ounces bag of baby spinach that I've chopped up right here. Parmesan cheese, a little flour, about a tablespoon and a half of garlic, salt and pepper, a little ground red pepper, and some garlic powder, and some chopped up green onions here. We're incorporating that. Probably didn't have my pan hot enough, so bear with me here just a bit. If my camera woman would get over here and show what's going on in this pan, you might be able to get somewhere. But while we're doing that, I'm going to take a little sip of cold beer. That's onions and a green pepper that was turning yellow, red, and orange. So, the combo. Now the Chaplin's recipe called for fennel, but I was unable to find any fennel here in the area, so we're gonna change it up just a little bit, and be right back when these onion bell peppers are ready to go. Alright guys, we got this sauteed down here. We've added the garlic to it. We're going to let that render just a little bit. Bring that heat down a fuzz. We're going to add a little bit of, a couple tablespoons of flour. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if we need all that or not, but we'll go with there. I don't know if we're really making a roux, but we're trying to thicken this up. Stir that in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and change up to the bigger thing. If the camera girl come on over here and show you a picture of this right here. This is where you want to add that spinach. Like I say, that's an 8 ounce pack of baby spinach I just roughly chopped up. Give that a good stir. And on the video, he wants to keep all the spinach green, meaning he doesn't want to wilt that down completely to where it keeps everything al dente and green as well as it is. And we're going to go ahead now, we're going to add a little half and half. Do that. Now we're going to add the crab meat to it. 6 ounces of crab meat, guys. Bought it at Walmart. Needs to fuzz more of this half and half.
Why did it need half and half? What consistency are you looking for?
Well, we're just looking for something that can spread over top of the cod and the shrimp, and we'll find out a little bit later. But we don't want a very dry stuff in here. We want to, and this is going to bake in the oven. So we're going to put probably about a half a cup, not that much, Parmesan cheese in there. We need the garlic, about a tablespoon of garlic and a little bit of, usually I'd use a crushed red pepper, but I didn't have any, so I had ground red pepper, so we're going to mix that in there. So about 4 or 5 of the green onions just chopped up. A little loose, let's add a little bit of half and half, just a little bit more. Put that on it a little bit. Salt and pepper. Now we're going to let this cool down, and when it cools down, we'll come back to the next step. Sorry guys, what I did forget was put a little white wine in there. So we're going to add that right now. I would like to think it tastes the same, but I wanted to let you guys know that we do put a little white wine in there, maybe just a fuzz more. We'll give that a good stir, and now we'll let it cool down, and we'll come back to the preparation of the meal here in just a minute. Yeah.
So while we're letting everything cook down, there's Courtney on the couch doing her homework with Munchkin Dog. And we have Miss Marley. We've got a nice fire going. Right, Marley? Yeah.
Alright guys, after you've taken off the heat and you've seasoned it and like you want it, you need to add just a fuzz of breadcrumbs, tighten it up just a fuzz. That's what we're going to do now. I'd say about 1/8 of a cup is about all you need right here. So, just stir that in there. Stir them breadcrumbs in there. Those happen to be Italian breadcrumbs. That's what we had. His recipe called for plain breadcrumbs, but I think the Italian seasoning probably throw a good flavor in there anyway, so we're going to try it. So, as again, we're going to let this sit and cool down before we proceed forward, so give us a minute. Alright guys, the stuffing or the topping or whatever you want to call it is cooled down enough. Right now what we're going to do is we've got some sliced cod. I sliced it on the angle. I'm going to layer this in my ramekin. Didn't want to buy the ramekins they had because they were a lot too expensive, so we're going to use this bowl. We're going to layer these ramekin cod in here. This is 2 fairly good sized fillets from Walmart. I mean, that's where they came from. That's what we got. can in here. Sprinkle just some fuzz Cajun seasoning on top of them, not much. And we're gonna put a little shrimp on top of it.
Peeled and deveined?
Peeled and deveined. Easy peel from Walmart. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that Cajun seasoning on top of them. Right here we got a little bit of butter we've chopped up. We're gonna add that in there. Now at this point we're gonna put some of that stuffing we're gonna lay that right on top. Right on top. We did do a test on this glass and it does hold up to the temperatures we need, which is 350 degrees for about 25 minutes, 20 to 25, just keep your eye on it. The butter was not in this recipe, but I thought it might add a little more flavor. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. Really cooking here. What we're gonna do is just add just a fuzz of cream, heavy cream, half and half, I'm sorry. A little bit more Parmesan.
She would light up everything she walked into with a smile and grace.
And a little bit more breadcrumbs.
I can't tell you how hard it is to the light in your eyes.
And I'm gonna get a pan to put this on, but we're gonna put this in a 350 degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes and we'll be right back. So there it is. Alright guys, we put this in the oven 350 for like 25 minutes. I put it on broil for about a minute and everything looks pretty good. So we're gonna do a little taste test. This is my daughter's, so we're not gonna do a whole lot of taste testing, but we'll use a little shrimps, make sure they're done. Look yum. Look pretty damn good. Give us a try, guys. It's very good. Sure is. Very good, and probably screwed up the recipe, but it's still a damn good recipe. So give it a try. Have a pop. See you guys later. Bye.